Action.
Hey guys, my name is Vivian Chen. I'm going to talk to you guys about this really interesting word that we probably hear a lot more than we should, called normal. There's still a few seconds on the title slide. We're going to get past that sometime. Okay, here we go. So we hear this a lot. Like when you get up in the morning, and these are my clothes by the way, and you wonder to yourself, does my outfit look normal? Or you hear the protagonist in the movie say for like the 1,000th time, I just want to be a normal girl or boy. So what is normal? Normal by definition, according to dictionary.com, is conforming to a standard, usual, typical, or expected. So if you put that into your outfit question, that's just, does my outfit look usual, typical, or expected? Makes sense. No, but there's more than one kind of normal. There's another kind of normal that's like you type on the Google, you're like, hey, the side of my neck is kind of swollen. Is that normal? That's a normal that asks for whether you're functioning normally, rather than the first one, which actually begs for a different purpose. It asks, do I fit in? Interesting question, because this one asks about your basic ability to survive or be a functioning human being in the society, but the first one seems to lack a purpose. Why do we care so much about that? And most of all, like, why do we think people will judge? And from my observation, at least, it's because we ourselves probably have been in the shoes of those passing off judgments consciously or unconsciously at some point based on someone's appearance, which is normal because that's the first thing you know about a person, but evidently that's not good. Another example, that's just a generic alcohol picture that I found. A lot of people use drinking as stress relief, but if you're allergic to alcohol, it's probably not good for you. So if normal doesn't necessarily mean good, why do we care so much about that? Why do we keep pursuing that? So in September, I met with my career coach, a great guy. And so insecure and impatient me, double trouble, went to him and was like, hey, is there like a pattern for business kids to succeed? And surprisingly, he actually came up with an answer for me. He was like, yeah, essentially it's just, you get, it just boils down to 2 internships and 3 leadership positions in your 4 years at WB Carey, and you're set to go. And I left this office, I was like, lit. I'm going to succeed and do well in the real world, and boom. But hold on a second. If we all just apply with essentially the same experience, if we're all just normal, then how are they going to choose? They're just going to choose like arbitrarily out of one of these, just like maybe this one. Or unless someone among that is actually unique, has something unique to offer, like that purple guy right there. So like in that case, normal is actually playing to your disadvantage, unlike how we are usually trying to pursue that concept. So interesting observation on my part over the last 2 months. But don't disregard that like magic formula or normal pattern completely. Like he told that to me for a reason. So it must have produced success to some extent, but I wonder if it actually brings out the full potential out of all of us. I think a lot of us don't really know what we're doing with our lives, what we want to do with it. And I think part of the reason why is that there's this formula that we're following, that we're given, that might not be the right fit for us. It's probably why we're stressed, because it doesn't fit very well. So what about business? I'm a business major, and a lot of you have read my humor essay, which is about being an introvert. So I'm an introvert in a business full of extroverts. I'm also like, interestingly, spending a lot of my time with this amazing organization called Changemaker instead of a business club. Granted, I still do business clubs, but there's one that I got rejected by, and it seems to have all the cool kids. But I spend a lot of time on this organization instead of that, so I'm not a normal business major. That's weird. And a lot of us coming into college are here for this magic formula. We follow the formula of getting our education, securing a job, getting satisfactory pay afterwards. But I think, granted this is still very important, I think college has another purpose. It's to learn who you are, what you can contribute to the world yourself that's unique to you, and what makes you happy, and what brings out the full potential out of you. So I'm not a normal business major. I'm an introvert. Oh, hold on. Whoops, skip the slide. What are my values? I don't know what I want to do yet, but I know a few things. I know I want to keep learning, keep facing new challenges. I know I want to help people. And I know I believe in the power of business to transform our community into a better place. So I'm not a normal business major. I'm an introvert, and I spend a lot of time in community service, but I'm okay with it. And what I want to talk about today is that I'm not here to preach about being normal. I think there's nothing wrong with being normal. Pick that t-shirt, don't pick that weird looking skirt if you want. But what I want to say is that next time you use the word normal, think about which normal you mean. Is it you're going to function normally, or if you're going to fit in? And most of all, I want to, here today, ignite the courage in all of you to not be normal, because it is really normal to not be normal. And I'll leave it to you to figure out which normal I mean. Thank you.